Thank you so much. So, hello dear comrades. I came here from a really cold and distant country, Russia, but as you might know, it's getting a little bit closer. And so, I moved from Russia to London not so long ago, and I was so inspired how British and European women are so focused on themselves, and they are constantly improving their skills. So I also started attending self-development courses. Yes? Oh, thank you. And you know, it's really important for a woman to have your own hobbies, to take care about yourself. Yeah. So I started deep throat courses. Yes, and I know it sounds like more care for my man than for me, but I hate working. It's fucking exhausting, you know? And I had a job in Russia. I was an explosive technician. Yeah, and you know, it's, just trust me, it's way better to blow someone than accidentally blow up yourself. However, yes, there are many common things between being an explosive technician and doing deep throat. Yes, surprisingly. The first one, it requires special skills, of course. Secondly, you're operating with very sensitive objects. Yes, and the last one, gold diggers use that a lot. Yeah. And so, however, there is like one big difference between these two things. If you see a man who is glowing, in one case you did everything right, and in another you were totally wrong and you probably see God. Yeah, and so I was thinking, our life would be so much better and easier if terrorists used this way of solving problems instead of explosives. Can you imagine a whole plane was satisfied by a group of ISIS? Yes? And their threat, if you won't pay us, we will stop. Actually, I need to do this kind of role play with my husband, but anyway, that's me. You know, these courses are really useful, because the main thing is to get rid of the gag reflex. And I'm so grateful for my teacher, because now I can finally try some traditional British food. Teacher, she earns lots of money because, as you say, there's a sucker born every minute. And she earns way much more than any explosive technician, and this is actually why I decided to find a new job after graduation. And you know, but studying explosives was fun, but sometimes hard. Because on the one hand, you're a teenager who has lots of power, and on the other hand, you might not have that other hand. Cooking explosives is a very difficult procedure that contains many rules and safety measures. And one of the most important, don't be fucking retarded. Yes, it's simple, but it's true. And so, do you know what our professor used to say to students whose experiment gone wrong? Pull yourself together. Yes, and this is not actually only a joke, because once a student from our university lost several fingers during a lab, and luckily he loved rock, but this was on the media, and I wouldn't say that this situation was overestimated in the news. I would say it was overblown. Yeah, and so you may be surprised, but I got my British visa only from the second time. Because, you know, I think that the Migration Service supposed that my first application was a joke, because it looked like that. Hi, my name is Aleksandra, and I've been studying explosives for more than 5 years in Russia, and now I want to move to your country. Yes, and my only income is my scholarship, because I'm really good at studying explosives. Yeah, so they refused, and 2 months later I went again, and my application looked like that. Hi, my name is Aleksandra, and I've been studying explosives for more than 5 years in Russia, and now I want to move to your country, and my husband works in Google. Now I get visa, yes, because I think the Migration Service was more scared of an angry Russian programmist than a blonde explosive technician in their country. Yeah, and can you imagine the situation several months ago? I was standing on the UK border and a woman who was working there, she asked, "So, what are you doing in your country?" I said, "I'm gonna blow up the Britain." Yes, but I didn't say that, of course. I said that I'm gonna live with my husband here. And in general, I'm grateful for all my experience. Because now I can blow people in many ways.